Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Personal Finance Expert channel. Happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. Sometimes in life, we are pushed to the wall or we are desperate and end up taking up debts or loans. But what happens if the loan is very expensive and hard to get out of? Before you take on a new loan or apply for a credit, take a step back and ask yourself 7 key questions. Genuinely answering these questions will ensure you borrow the amount you need while maximizing the value you get from the loan and pay the lowest cost possible. Number one, is this for a want or for a need? Your goal here is to be able to prioritize between your needs and your wants. You want to make sure that all your needs are taken care of before taking care of your wants. And you also want to be able to prioritize and scale what wants you need so that you can be able to borrow for the most important thing to take care of. Two, what is the true amount you need to borrow? Sometimes your salary might open up ways for you to be approved for 100,000, 50,000, but that's not what you need. Take the time to know the true amount of what you need and borrow that amount especially. Take the time to understand if it's a car repair, what is the mechanic cost? Have you gotten quotes? Have you gotten a full breakdown of the cost of the service? Borrow that specific amount. Don't borrow more. Ideally, borrow less, but don't borrow more because you want to avoid overspending and frivolous spending. Three, what is the cost of borrowing? The typical cost that we know about is APRs, but some institutions charge more than APRs to borrow money. Some include origination fees, early penalty fees, and such other fees. Take the time to understand the different costs of borrowing this money. You want to make sure that you don't tack on more troubles or difficulties in addition to paying back your debts. So take the time to read through the T&Cs, understand the terms, and be clear before signing that loan. Four, are there alternative ways to borrow this money? You might be surprised. Have you asked a family or a friend? They will be cheaper than the bank. Have you thought about a credit union or cooperatives? These typically offer lower interest rates and easier payment process. You want to take on the loan with the lowest cost possible. Look for cheaper alternatives and you will be surprised. You might find them. Don't just jump into the first option available. That's what they want you to do. So take the time and search around and make an informed decision. Five, is the repayment amount in your budget? If you don't have a budget, stop what you're doing right now and create one. Very critical to have the amount put in your budget because you will now be able to see how your finances are panning out on a monthly or yearly basis. This will enable you either plan to take on the loan in the right way, or you may have to think, maybe I don't need this loan anymore because it's not in my budget. Whatever it is, make sure it's in your budget and you have a solid budget to take care of your loan. Six, what is your repayment plan? You have to be willing and able to pay back the loan. It's a loan, remember, it's not a gift. You're on the hook for the loan and other fees with the loan. Are you going to pay it back with your salaries or commission or inheritance? Whatever it is, have a clear payment strategy in place. Ideally, you want to make sure it's about 80 to 95% solid. Honestly, I want it to be 100%. But life happens. But as much as possible, make sure you have a concrete plan to pay back the loan. Number seven, and the last, what is the value of the loan? Take the time to weigh the pros and the cons. Will the benefits of taking this loan outweigh the cost of this loan? Take the time to understand, if possible, quantify it. So that way you'll be able to know if it's worth taking the loan or not. Like I said at the beginning, genuinely answering these questions will enable you to take on the loan optimally with the best value, or you might end up not taking up the loan. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, bye for now.